Here are 5 coaching tips to help with your Romanian deadlift. So the first thing we're going to look at is the hips and the knees. So with this movement, we want to make sure that we're pushing our hips backwards and getting a stretch on the back of the legs, and making sure that we've got a soft bend in the knees and not too much of a squat. So we don't want to be going backwards like this and then squatting down with the knees, where they go forward over the toes. We want to keep them back and over the heels the whole time. So pushing the hips backwards, getting the stretch in the back of the leg, and keep pushing backwards with the knees. Second thing to look at is the chest movement. So we don't want to be lifting up with the chest when we stand back up, because we don't want to be arching the back and then lifting up with the neck and the back. What we do want to be doing is shooting forwards from the hips, and imagine someone's about to come kick you at the bum, so we're shooting the hips forwards. Third thing to look at is our back and our core. So we're making sure that we're not arching our back with our pelvis untucked, but we're tucking our pelvis in and tucking the ribs in. So we've got a strong stomach to support the weight on our spine the whole time. Fourth thing to look at is our arms. So we want to make sure that we're not shrugging up to the top, but we are keeping them relaxed. So we don't want our arms to be lifting up the weights. It's our legs that are doing the movement. Our legs are the strongest part. So we're trying to relax the shoulders back and down, keep the elbows tucked in, and then keep the weight nice and close to the thighs as you push the hips back, and then drive the hips forwards as well. Last thing to look at is the feet. So whilst we're doing this, we want to think about turning the feet outwards. So we're trying to screw them in to the floor. So I'm over exaggerating it here, so you can actually see the kind of screwing motion that we want to be doing. But this is how strong we want to be with our feet as we connect them into the floor to drive the hips forwards. So bringing this all together, we're trying to push the hips backwards, keeping the core tight, and screw the feet into the floor.